Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. Kara Walthall, Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Home Sale Realty, coming to you today. As you can see, I have some contact info on the screen here for you. Feel free to call, text, email me anytime with questions, comments, concerns. Let me know what I can do to help you out. I'm coming to you a little later than usual. It was a very busy weekend, but we are doing number 3 in my first time home buyer series. It's also a great refresher if you've bought in the past, but just maybe need a few reminders of what the process looks like. So this is the home buying flow chart that I share with all my home buyers for your reference. We're moving through it, pretty great. We already talked about when you should start talking to an agent. Hopefully that agent will be me. We've talked about pre-qualifications versus pre-approvals, and now we are ready to move on to what most people are really excited about, the finding the right house. So when we're looking to find the right home, so congratulations, you're pre-approved, you have your pre-approval letter in hand, and that is your pass to go shopping for a home. So first of all, there's always some paperwork. A lot of times the paperwork that I have for you, I can send to you electronically to be signed, but I'll always provide a paper copy to you as well. One of those papers is a consumer notice that I will probably have already had you sign by the time we're ready to start talking about looking at homes. It talks about your rights and type of business relationships in real estate, as well as the duties and my responsibilities that I would owe to you. If you haven't signed one up to this point, now is the time that would happen. Also, there's a buyer agency agreement. If you decided that you're confident that I'm the realtor that you want to work with, and we've come to an agreement on a plan to get you into your dream home, then I'll have you sign a contract. It's called the buyer agency agreement. It spells out the terms of our relationship. Don't stress out too much about these documents. I will read through and explain all of them as we go along and make sure that you completely understand what you're signing. So now what? You are going to give me a detailed list of everything that you would like to see in your new home, as well as all the things that you do not want to see in your new home. They are both equally important. You'll tell me how much you'd like for your monthly PITI payment. If you remember, PITI is the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance that you would like to pay each month, as well as how much cash you have available for a down payment and closing costs, because those also affect the price of the homes that we can look for. You'll let me know what area you'd like to be in. For instance, what your commute to work should look like, or your commute to things that are important to you or places that are important to you. So while you're doing that, I will be furiously taking notes, and then I will start to ask you some questions. The questions that I ask you will help me dig a little deeper, fill in blanks, and get you thinking of things that maybe you hadn't considered before. I might ask things like the type of heat that you'd like to have in your home. Sometimes people are like, oh, I didn't even think about that, but it's important. Is a garage important to you? What is your favorite or least favorite feature of your current home? And then I will keep a running list of all your criteria as we go along. And then I have a we column in here because I would love for this to be a we process. I plug in all the criteria into my MLS system, which is multi-listing, and I will generate an ongoing list of properties that are a match and send those properties for you to review. But I would like you to continue to look for homes as well. Sometimes some of my buyers find things like they find a home, it has everything they want, it's perfect for them, but it's about 10-15 minutes outside the original commute that they gave me. So that home probably won't pop up on the search that I have saved for you in the emails that you're getting. In that case, you send that one to me and say, hey, this is perfect. If we could get into this house and we love it as much as we think we would, I'd be willing to add to my commute time. So it's very important that we both are looking. So the exciting part. As we begin to find homes that match your wants and your needs, we get to start going on showings. In this market especially, we need to jump on it when you've identified a home you'd like to see. Things are selling so fast right now, so I will make myself as available as I possibly can be to get you in to see that home quickly, and it'll be important that you can do the same. As we tour homes, I'll be helping to point out certain features that I notice, as well as anything that jumps out as a big positive or potential negative, in my opinion. When I do things like that, it's just my opinion. It might be an educated opinion, but the ultimate decision is always going to be yours. I would love for you to talk out loud as we go through the homes. Tell me your thoughts. What are you loving? What would you change? What's a complete deal breaker? Also, as we go, we'll talk about what you like about each home and whether it is a yes, a no, or a maybe. I will keep track of all these things and why. When we find a yes and you're very confident that it's a yes, we need to consider writing an offer immediately. If we wait, especially in this market, that house could be gone before we could even get back to the office and consider writing an offer. So we have to jump on it. So the bottom line for today is once you have your pre-approval, we can get started looking for your home. There'll be a little paperwork to do first, and we will ask and answer a lot of questions for each other. We will work together to find great candidates to go tour in person. We'll have a great time when showings. That's one of the most fun parts, going around checking out all the options. You have to be patient though. Sometimes that's the hardest part, but it may take seeing a lot more homes than you think before you find a yes. Remember, when we find a definite yes, we should consider making an offer immediately so you don't miss out. So I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Call, text, email me anytime, as I've said. Like the video, leave comments. If you'd like a copy of this presentation or any of the other ones I've done, please don't hesitate to ask. I'd love to send it to you. And in the meantime, stay tuned for our next video. It's going to be on making a great offer. So thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I hope you have a great week. I will talk to you again soon.